We're live?
We're live, boys.
Yes.
Nice. And welcome back to the Benelux Speedrunner Gathering. My name is Jenglestorm. I'll be your host for the next couple of games. And upcoming, we have a race of Portal 2, the Speedrun Mod. And this will be a race between Eleks and theVug. Take it away, and good luck.
Hello, thanks. So, as I said, we're playing Speedrun Mod. It's a modification by CursyHow, which basically removes all the cutscenes and waiting time of the normal speedrun, which makes it way faster and, in my opinion, more fun to play. So, Gust will just start the countdown. Vug, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. The portal will open.
Okay, I guess we can talk about the first difference then. So as you can see, this intro is a lot like Portal 1. Like normally there's about 5 minutes of container ride. At the start of the game it gets skipped and you immediately wake up in the vault.
If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency,
You can get right into the game.
Yeah. Also, maybe if you don't know Portal 2 or maybe Source Movement at all, what we usually do is bunny hopping, which gives us more speed. In a lot of Source games you can do some crazy stuff like backwards hopping and stuff, but in Portal 2 you can only do standard forward stuff.
Yeah, B-hopping works by like jumping on the ground at the perfect time, so you preserve your momentum, and then by strafing in the air you can build up speed. It's a lot faster than walking, and then in combination with wall strafing, so it's pressing W and A or W and D into the wall, you also gain a bit more speed.
But if you're too fast you lose control, so that's a con.
Yeah, it's hard to control your speed, because you want to be right at the speed cap just before you lose control over the player and go in a straight line.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids.
I guess there's not too much different here, but normally players would wait in front of elevators, for example, and wait for a certain piece of dialogue, but that's removed. In the speedrun mode, which makes it easier to run.
Also, my game might be a lot brighter than Alex's because I have terrible eyes.
Yeah, we're just gonna clip this cube through the door to activate a failsafe.
So, because you destroy the cube in the door, you would normally softlock. The devs knew about this bug, so they implemented a failsafe and the door will open.
They plan for the speedrunners.
Please avoid unsheltered testing areas
Yes, the devs knew all along.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone.
Ferg is going to do a button glitch here, so by doing a precise lineup and going over the button for one tick, you can stick the button down and like raise the platform. Then you missed it first try.
Welcome. And remember, testing is the future.
Oh yeah, now you got it. It's quite precise because you only want to activate the button for a single tick, which is, I guess you could compare it to a frame perfect trick.
That said, if you are simple-minded, to ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing.
Also in the chamber where I am, there used to be a pretty long cutscene which also now is just removed. So that's pretty cool.
Well, you have the pancake shot now, which skips it. But now
skips
the door is just gone. So.
Who needs doors? I don't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call the button glitch frame perfect. I would call it tick perfect. Because
Yeah, it is tick perfect, but it would be comparable to a frame in other games. It's, like a tick is how fast the engine runs. Like I don't know how many ticks you have in a second.
I think Portal 2 is 60. Yeah.
60, yeah. Sounds about right. So Ferg is ahead now, and there also would be a big cutscene there, but that's also skipped by just dropping down there. Normally you would you would wake up GLaDOS with Wheatley.
Takes like 3 minutes.
Yeah, but we also skip Hoopy, which is kind of unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And you take some, you lose some.
Incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of
theVug also has the dual portal gun now. Eleks is about to get it.
Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a there. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep it.
Let me know if you have time for a donation.
Yeah, no, it's good. Not much happening now.
Yeah.
Right. We received a €5 donation from Knipje saying, I'll be donating €1 per strat I don't recognize. Stay hydrated.
Alright, I'm gonna do some on-the-fly routes now.
Let's go.
I don't think I have the brain capacity to come up with new routes now.
Yeah, it's €1 per route.
Just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure to stay hydrated, especially with the extreme heat here in the Netherlands. Also the rest of Europe, I think.
So now we'll both get to see.
I would personally recommend 120 milliliters of water an hour.
That's specific.
Yeah. You can do more, of course.
Don't let that horrible
It's pretty hard to hydrate in Speedrun Mod because there's so little downtime.
Yeah, that's true.
This chamber I'm in now, there's a route difference between Eleks and me.
Oh yeah. theVug is doing something called Maker Jr., where he throws the cube onto the platform and then he performs a re-portal. So in Portal 1 you can stand it in a portal and shoot another one, and then you don't really get pushed out. So in a way to prevent that, in Portal 2, the devs added a mechanic where if you're standing in a portal and you shoot on the wall, you get pushed out, but you can use this extra bit of momentum to make a large gap. Eleks is also doing a variation of a re-portal. It's sort of a stick re-portal. So I think you can explain it a bit better than me. I don't know exactly how it works.
I'm having a couple of problems now. It isn't looking too good.
I think your portal is a bit too high and you're hitting the ceiling.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
good. So to explain the trick, basically it's multiple re-portals. You get stuck in a wall, but the game kind of thinks you're still in the portal. But because you're stuck, you can do multiple re-portals and get much more speed.
Yeah, so you can, like, each portal shot you do while stuck, you gain a bit of extra momentum, and then when you get unstuck, you have all this velocity build up.
It could have been pretty fast if I didn't fail it so often.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting fact.
So theVug is doing some more re-portals here.
It's too expensive to pump this
Or attempting to. There you go. So he needs to do a triple re-portal there, which is that would be optimal. He goes for the backwards. Oh, with the button.
Wait, it didn't work.
He didn't do the button stick. Ooh, never lucky.
By myself. Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you. Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless?
So how are we comparing?
You're quite a bit ahead.
Yeah. I lost a lot of time in laser Ragu.
Yeah.
Maybe in Pitflings too, let's see.
I don't know why that went off. Anyway, just an interesting science fact.
Oh yeah, also a thing to notice the loads in the game, that they are really fast. Because normally you would, between maps, there would be quite a long loading screen, because somehow the devs, like you have these big backgrounds, and while these backgrounds are transitioning, the game wouldn't actually load anything of the next map. So in the speedrun mod, that bug is fixed, so the loads are a lot faster.
Yeah, lost a bit of time in Pitflings. It doesn't look too good.
Really having some major trouble with the
This next
portals.
test involves
But now it's gonna be
navigation
easy from now.
gears. Remember,
Yeah.
I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
No super recoil? No.
Oh, here's also. He used to be a dialogue script we had to do that was pretty hard, but now it's just gone. In Ceiling Catapult.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's still dialogue, but it's inconsequential.
Yeah, it doesn't lose time, I guess.
Alright, I'm gonna go on a hard map now. Called Bridge the Gap.
Sailing through the air.
And the normal route is really easy, but the faster route is pretty tricky.
Enjoy
See
this
if you
next
can get it
test.
first try.
I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day
So
out.
Vug is going to perform a pretty size falling knee portal here, trying to fling over
Let's do this
while
here.
grabbing cube. You got it second try, that's
And I'll
actually
tell
really
you
good.
about the time I saw a deer again.
Oh no.
Eleks having some trouble with panel fling. So Eleks is like trying to time his launch with the cube hitting the laser, so he can fling off the panel that opens.
I did see some.
Usually I catch
it's
it too
quite-
early.
Yeah, it's quite precise. The timing needs a good bit of practice.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it.
We're going for a boost here from the turret.
Oh wait.
Cube. Finishing them.
Oh no, I did a huge mistake. Oh no.
What happened?
I just totally forgot to place the cube and bridge into.
Whoops.
Oh, no,
Let's do the best of them.
That wasn't a big brain moment.
Speaking of which, good news. I figured out what to do with all
I'll
the
just
money
blame it
I
on the
saved
heat.
Cycling your one room full
Sure.
of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you how not to have your unfortunate bone structure.
Oh, Eleks going for a different set
Well
there.
done.
I go into the
Just
safe
using the
strat.
bridge and be opening
I'm
open
going to
over.
note this on your file in the commendation section. This next test involves turrets. You remember them, right? They're the pale spherical things that are full of
Yeah,
bullets.
Vug is quite a bit ahead.
That's you in 5 seconds.
He's 2 maps, maybe more.
But 2 maps are only like 20 seconds each, so it's not even that much.
Maybe even more actually. I don't know.
I mean, there's still
Just,
chapter 6 too.
Yeah, the ending of the game can be
To maintain
pretty
a
hard.
constant testing cycle, I simulate
If Vug messes up and Eleks plays decent, he can still win.
So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know. That jumpsuit you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file. On other people it looks fine.
I'm getting
But right
boosted
here,
by a
a
turret.
scientist has noticed
Just some
that
good old
all
damage
people look
boost.
stupid. Well, what does the neckbearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait.
So
It's a
Vug
she.
going to fling to the end there instead of
I'm going
using
through the list of test subjects in cryogenic
another
science.
laser cube to raise the platform there.
I have a
Saves
surprise waiting for
saves a
you after
nice
this
few
next
seconds.
test. Telling you would spoil the surprise.
Mm.
So I'll
This
just
is
enjoy
probably
it.
one of Crazia's
It involves
most
some
loved
people
maps.
you
Is
haven't
it?
seen
Is
in
it?
a long time.
It's triple laser.
Forgot the name. Yeah, is it Triple Laser?
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
map.
it's a good map.
Why does he love it so much?
I don't know. Have you not
Yeah.
seen the videos?
What videos?
Crazia's
The ones
triple
on his
laser
YouTube.
videos. Okay, I can only recommend.
Yeah,
I'll give it a look soon.
they're
I might
really
have seen
good.
those.
You probably have at least one.
It says this next test was designed by one of
Who is the
Amateur's
winner?
Nobel Prize winners. It doesn't say what the prize was for. Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin.
No. Cube fell off. The cube fell off of the button.
Co-op in single player is actually a thing. So, but that's not what we're gaming. This is a
I bet you think I
1v1.
forgot
Frog is quite a bit
the
ahead.
surprise. I didn't. In
So many
fact,
stuff
we're
going
headed to a
wrong.
surprise
Isn't
ride.
good.
Yeah. It's a yeah. This game is really punishing. There's a lot of small things, small mistakes. That just lose a lot of time, or they don't lose a lot of time in of itself. The whole run it can
Come
be
on. If it
up
makes
to
you
minutes.
feel any better, they abandoned you at birth.
It's,
So I very seriously doubt they
it's
even
important
want
to
to see
play
you.
consistent. Vug is surprisingly consistent, I have to say. Because he only got reminded yesterday that he was actually going to a
Hey,
marathon.
we don't talk about that.
About that
Shouldn't have
surprise.
reminded him.
Tell you what.
Oh no.
So, like 1 hour before the run.
About that
Hey, Vug,
surprise.
you're having a race 1
Let's
hour.
give your parents a call.
Let's
right
go.
now.
You should practice a bit.
Yeah, I would have lost hard by if I didn't practice anything.
Well, you know the old formula. Comedy equals tragedy plus time.
I really, I
Equals
don't know.
tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while. So I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math. I thought about our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out.
Oh yeah, triple laser time.
Believe it.
Federal
Oh, yeah,
regulations
something to
require
note
me
about
warn you
lasers
that
is
this
that,
next test chamber is
Yeah, you can use one laser to activate
That's right.
all three of the
I
the
think
laser
these test chambers
receivers
look even
by
better
just
than they did
wiggling the
before.
cube and hitting them
It was
all
easy
three in
to
quick
do.
succession. Because they
I've
stay
got a
activated
surprise
for
you after
a
this
few
next
ticks
test.
after
Not
they
a
get
fake,
empowered.
tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequence. What's going on?
Yeah, fuck sabotaging Gladys here, trying to place the defective turret into the turret scanner. Which is also always quite problem. Yeah, you could say that least. There's a small grab delay
Yeah.
between releasing items. It's
Also, broken turrets are a joy to work with.
definitely
The physics
some
just don't.
there's some funky physics going on. If you're watching full game, especially some older runs, there's a thing called turret fly. When two of the defective turrets collide, they go all wanky,
Make you
or
fly.
all wacky, and then they just boost you up in the air and you can fly on them. It's something special.
Yeah, I tried to learn it, but it was just too sketchy.
Yeah, it's some special stuff.
We all got saved by the backgate shots.
Yeah.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. At least you can't touch us back here. Ooh, it's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker.
This next entire map is cut out because it's just an entire cutscene.
Chopped up his entire staff.
Normally you ride a tube there, but nah.
Robots. They say at night.
It doesn't save time.
Hear the screams.
It has no inputs, it's literally a whole cutscene, so it's cut entirely, just like the map after this one.
Nobody knows what it's. Here's an interesting story. You might like this.
It's still one of my favorite maps though. One of the special things, like fun fact about long fall coming up, is that you don't fall actually.
True, the map moves.
Yes, the map moves and you're standing still. Long fall is also good.
Oh, love them. Just the way they look. Great.
Yeah, I couldn't Speedrun Mod because there's no impact on the game. It's just like a
Yeah, it's
cutscene.
impossible to win or lose time there.
I think you can save up to 1 tick.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's because life split is inaccurate.
Is it a life split thing?
I think so, I think it's not a game thing, but I might be wrong.
Redemption line.
so I don't know what VUG exactly did for turret sabotage, but I'm gonna do a pancake shot.
Oh,
Cool, yeah, Vug just did the normal stat catching the defective turret.
So I'm gonna
So,
shoot.
pancake shot is also something special.
Oh, brilliant. You made it through. Well done.
I will
Follow me. You're gonna
wait a
have
bit
all
before
this
explaining.
Only the turret control center. Thank you very much. See that scanner right there, right? It's deciding
Doing
which
it now.
turrets to keep and which to toss, and it's using that master turret there as a template. Now, if we pull
Yeah,
out
so,
the template turret, it'll shut down the whole production line.
Eleks is doing really exact lineup here to shoot through a seam just above the door.
Wait, was there any sort of announcement before I opened, like
it's,
a buzzer or an alarm of some kind, or like a
What was the, like,
fair enough,
less than a hair or something?
Yeah, it's pretty thin. Also, it's not exactly straight for some reason.
That did not end well.
Yeah, so if you look at the model of the door, you actually,
I mean, I realize they're
like,
children, but still,
shoot.
no hanging fruit and all that. Very exciting.
Yeah, it's hard to explain, but you can't. It's not straight for some reason. You can just shoot through the door and skip a bit of collision, I guess.
This way. No, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
Or your portal shot does some quantum traveling, who knows?
Yeah, goes through the door. Doesn't care. The
Basically,
pancake.
it's smaller than 0.001 hammer unit. Or 0.01.
Toxin generator. Bit bigger than I
Extremely
expected.
small.
I'm not going to be able to just, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of
The pancake shot is used one more time in the normal run. There's a large between there. Skip Speedrun Mod.
Well done. Let's see what's this. Just hold neurotoxin. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry.
I just clipped through the floor by letting a box drop on my head. Because physics.
Yeah,
Oh, he's doing a clip.
like a collision around portals if physics objects. Weird. So when dropping the cube on your head while going through, makes it so you just clip to the floor.
Yeah.
It's a well-made game.
Source
It's
physics is
really
always
fun to
weird.
play. Yeah.
So fast.
Stalemate resolved.
No, stop! No! No! No!
Some peeling segments. Are you doing the stick launch there, Vug, or?
Nah. In full game runs I do, but I'm not good enough at it to do it in Speedrun Mod.
Ah, interesting.
Might try that
So-
and lose some time. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, Vug uses the gel there to jump on top of the radio and make a really long shot towards the end of the map. Skips quite a bit and then crouch is under that platform there, and then while crouching, your hitbox extends a tiny bit. So by crouching on the right moment, you yeah, your hitbox would clip into the room with the cube, and I guess it's a fail-safe. The glass breaks and you can get the cube, so you don't have to mess around with the blue gel there.
Yeah, getting a cube on the blue gel makes it all bouncy and annoying to interact with.
Yeah.
And it's slow.
Yes.
So let's do the Cave Johnson repo, which can be pretty hard.
Yeah, so Eleks activates some scripted momentum there by going through the portal. So scripted momentum is a thing where just the game ensures you have the right amount of velocity to make a certain gap. And then he combines it with a reportal, which gives him just a bit more velocity. So he can bounce off the tube at the end and then go straight into the elevator, which skips a small bit.
Reportal timing can be pretty tight, sadly.
Yeah, it's quite precise. Also with the way you need to walk through the portal, sometimes you just don't get the
Try it
scripted
one more
momentum.
time. Yeah.
So we're going for the bounce thing, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Shoutouts to the G502.
Yes.
Making this jump 100% consistent for me like that.
Yeah. So theVug falls on the gel there using somewhat precise lineup, otherwise it doesn't work right. But by like giving a lot of jump inputs to the game, you just build up velocity on top of the blue gel there. Both runners have scroll bound to jumping actually, just so yeah, you can scroll and get a lot of jump inputs, which is nice for bunny hopping, so you can get perfect jumps off the ground, or in that case you can get a lot of jumps from the blue gel and build up a lot of speed.
I'm not doing the cube clip here because it's hard.
Are you doing the button stuck?
I tried it, but I'm just doing the normal route. Also, very old school skip here. We're getting on the scaffolding here.
Oh yeah, it's a bit easier doing it that way. So theVug is trying to get a reportal there to gain an extra bit of height to get on top of the platforms above there. All the gelosing covering your view, so it can be quite tricky.
Also, it makes my loading screens yellow for some reason.
Oh yeah, it's pretty weird.
Don't ask.
Just be. It's a perfect game.
It just be like that.
We don't question these things.
Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys see the symptoms of asbestos. I like your style.
So theVug is preparing for a stuck launch here.
I do the old route for it, so
really?
Yeah, so don't take notes, please.
Don't take notes. No, the new one is a lot easier. You definitely shouldn't do this.
Well,
Yeah.
VUG lives dangerously.
Yeah. So by doing a precise lineup there, or not really a lineup, just feeling it out, you get stuck between those two pipes, and the game thinks you're stuck. So it triggers the stuck code, and it gives you a lot of velocity trying to get you unstuck. Then you use the blue gel underneath you, which you set up a bit earlier. Like to use that all the downward velocity to instead of solving a hard puzzle.
Wait, there's a puzzle in that room?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh no.
Do you have portal funneling turned off?
Yeah, they just did some weird things, I don't know.
You crazy box?
Yeah.
Congratulations! The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution.
Eleks not doing the lemon skip. Wait, that's a different map.
No.
Never mind.
But I'm still not doing it.
Yeah. It's a cool skip though.
True, but you skip the lemons.
Yeah.
Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
You don't need the lemons.
She is a gem.
True.
Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1960s.
theVug is just hopping around in circles, solving Wheatley's test chambers.
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60. Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yeah, crouch like glitch. Do you want to explain that, Vug? Or
Go ahead.
oh.
If you know how.
I was hoping you would say yes.
Well, I can explain it.
Okay, go ahead.
So basically, you get zero velocity in the funnel because you can get stuck. Then you crouch. Wait, I'm not getting through this portal. Wait, then you crouch in the funnel. That kind of makes the game think you're still in the funnel even if you're leaving it, so you can fly.
And you can preserve the fly across maps. One interesting thing about the fly, it's not no clip. It works different. So you can only you can't change your vertical speed, only your horizontal. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you can bump off things. So to change
Yeah,
your
so
value.
if you want to change your vertical height, you would need to or jump and then catch yourself using a ceiling or something, or bump off a slanted surface.
And that's why you don't see me bunny hopping, because if I would jump right now, I would fly to the ceiling without anything stopping me.
Yeah.
That's not what we want.
It requires some quite interesting routing and using the maps to your full advantage.
Yeah, we'll see that later in one.
Yeah. So, Eleks are really not doing the lemon skip.
Yeah.
Never lucky. So, to get rid of the crouch fly, you can just go into a funnel. The game resets the crouch flying state.
It realizes, wait, there's something wrong here. This shouldn't be happening.
This ain't right. Again. It's so weird also, because the crouch flying glitch was apparently discovered on the first day
Yeah.
that the game was released, but they never fixed it. I guess it's cool for the speedrunner. Oh, for not doing the great shot. Yeah.
It crashes
cut.
sometimes. I'm not gonna...
Crashes?
Wait, it crashes?
Yeah, when I'm in the portal trying to shoot the great shot, sometimes it just crashes for me.
But yeah.
It is a community-made mod, so...
I've never had that.
Alright, so next map I'm gonna play, you're gonna see me using the environment to change my vertical velocity.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. I do not take these lemons. We are going to
So, yeah. So theVug is going to set up for another crouch fly here. Going into the portal, waiting till zero velocity crouching, and crouches, which makes it so you can jump off the surface. Flies to the ceiling and then hits this tube. Flies towards the door. A few variations of the route.
This one's the easier one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the proper stack launch now.
Proper.
The easier one.
The good one. Oh no, I got stuck now.
Oh, you hit your head. Yeah.
That hurt.
Yeah. I
No.
can imagine. Going 200 kilometers an hour, hitting your head on one of the
Yeah.
rail.
That can't be healthy.
No. So, like flying to the end there. Getting rid of his crouch fly and then jumping towards the end.
Huh?
So this is a Speedrun Mod exclusive route.
Oh yes, it is.
And I don't know if there's a name for this one, but it's a big jump towards the
Isn't
end.
it also the Sham route now?
I think it is. No, actually, because now
I don't know.
in CM you have to wait though, because there's like this ramp going up and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wait for Peabody to leave and the door to open.
Yep.
So, but I think the route is the same. So Butterfinger. Oh wait, no.
No Butterfingers.
Yeah, no
No
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers, it's removed.
What a disaster.
What a disaster.
You know, usually
No one
Wheatley.
cared to share the origin story of Butterfinger.
No, Wheatley just does the Spider-Man 2 reference.
No, I think it was in a zoo in Amsterdam sometime.
Maybe it was Jurassic Park.
How can you not do the one?
We'll never know.
Depends on who you ask, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
ice cold, you're
Historians disagree.
You're very cold. Very, very, very cold. Look, just get
So in a normal game, I would use crouch fly here,
Oh, that's
but this tube is hella fast in the speedrun mod, so kinda change up the route for the speedrun mod on the
no
finale
idea
maps.
what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time.
Oh yeah, the thing about challenge mode is the individual levels.
Oh, but I tell you, when I do
Speedrun.
design this test myself.
It's built into the game and there's quite a lot of competition there.
Oh, that's really good. Here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, and
Yeah.
alright, can't blame you for trying.
Fuck.
Okay,
Slowly finishing up the game. It's in
There's
finale.
gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Oh, here we go.
Comparing this to full game, it's really different.
I think my chances to win are waning.
maybe if the game crashes,
Yeah, a couple of crashes.
a couple of crashes, couple of soft lock, maybe.
What am I doing? No, 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 no.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to hear.
Waiting all the time. That's fine. I'll just lose a casual 30 seconds here, don't worry about it.
Are you winning? Yeah.
Yeah, made this test myself.
So normally you would have crouch fly here, because it's faster in the previous map to not have crouch fly.
Oh yeah.
At the start of this map you regain it there. Fug is major choking.
Nah, it's fine. I totally practiced this map.
Definitely in the hour before the run,
Don't start yet.
I
Don't start
believe.
yet.
There we go,
You are
finally.
not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there. Filled with skeletons. Shook them out. Good as new.
Also, there is this thing called orange gel in the game.
Yeah, we don't use
The
it.
speedrunners don't use it. The gel. The gel makes you go fast. It's actually slower in every map to get it.
We're already too fast.
Yeah. You don't need more speed.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't none of it. It's not enough! If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
So Fug is on the map before the last one, right? Yeah. Just doing a few more crouch fly
Oh, sorry.
things.
Yeah, I'm doing portal cut now.
It was the sound of books.
Oh yeah, Eleks is actually doing a great job. Maybe he crashes, maybe he don't.
Books.
Oh yeah, there you go. So for some reason you can shoot on the graded surface there. There are more instances where you can do that, but it's mainly used in co-op. I think it's possible because how the game checks for portal placement. I'm not entirely sure.
Test chamber a little closer to me. I thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results.
So if we go on to the final boss fight, which is significantly sped up. Because normally there would be a small cutscene there. Now the fight just immediately starts.
Just died, no.
I'm sorry, I could have sworn you said something.
Alex really having some unluckies there.
You're solving these correctly. I mean,
I believe.
Solved it, but I'm wondering if there's a number of ways to solve them, and you're picking all the worst ways.
Yeah, I gotta sit straight up.
Yeah, posture check.
Hand brainwave, I'm gonna tape you solving these, and then.
So VUG is getting these scores here,
Get a more sort of concentrated burst of
basically
science.
corrupting weekly.
On a related note, I am gonna need you to solve these.
Not very
10
nice of
times
him.
fast. Anyway, just give me a wave.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. So VUG is setting up for
No,
the
I
last
was
score.
Eleks and I didn't work.
Oh,
I
would
went
have
for the
been
throw there.
epic.
Yeah.
So, thanks for the T60 cord shot. Never lucky. So this is another instance
No
of
early moon shot.
trying to shoot the portal on the surface where there's no white, no moon dust or whatever whatever the explanation was by the developers or by the game. It's time, right?
It's time for me, by the way. Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't mention that. It's probably better to time on Eleks.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, what did you get? Do you have lice below?
I have a 37-47.
Yeah, I think that
I
I'm pretty sure you win this.
No, I have the SAR timer on.
Oh,
You're alive! Great! Yeah, just getting a test ready for.
doing this very nice jump here.
No.
And of course this I get first try, but not the easy stuff.
Yeah. So now it's just Alex finishing up.
Yeah. And this shouldn't go over estimate. Very
Better
nice.
not, otherwise Rickles will get a really
What's
mad.
our estimate? 48 minutes?
48, yeah.
You better hurry up, man.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Also Butterfingers.
Also,
Oh, yeah.
I'm showing the.
Send the credits.
Yeah.
Okay, last 4 maps now.
I'll bet you're both dying
Oh.
to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
Guess we have time for donations or something now if there are any.
Yeah. Or anything about BSG would also work.
There are no new donations, but I can tell you something about what we're doing. We're raising money for Mind, which is a nationwide organization committed to prevent mental health issues and to support everyone who has dealt with these mental issues themselves or within their family. All of your donations will go to Mind. Speaking of which, there is one, or there are a couple of incentives that are still open. One of them is upcoming for a short hike for the All Golden Feathers run. That will be including an any % bonus run, which is really short, but you can still donate for that. It's still less than 50 euros away, so if you want to see that happen, now's your chance to donate.
Cool.
I think my webcam just disconnected itself, so that's not too good.
Oh, yeah, you're frozen.
Why does everything have to go wrong for me?
Your portal gun looks great though.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is that? Did you just open MS Paint and then...
Yeah, I just did the paintbrush and made some colors.
Nice.
Paint was like, what color do you want? And Eleks was like, yep.
Yeah.
Yes. This one.
Yep.
Yeah, so you are allowed to change a few textures in the game,
Yeah,
as long as it doesn't give you an advantage. The portal gun is a nice one.
Let me know if you have time for a donation.
Yeah,
Oh yeah?
it's good now.
Because we just received 20 euros from Deathy, who says, "I'm a potato and I will destroy you. Good luck with the runs."
Oh no.
Thanks for the donation.
Don't wanna be destroyed though.
Oh, you do this route here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Think is it faster? It's more consistent.
Yeah, at least it's more consistent.
I don't
don't,
think it's that much slower.
You don't have to risk getting shot at by like 10 turrets.
Yeah.
That's a positive.
Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
So yeah, Eleks on the second to last map here.
Oh no, it's weekly fight time.
Yes. Am I behind? Yeah.
I don't even know what my PB is in this game. Oh yeah.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him.
The last few hopping sequences should be.
Do you do
About to
early
see.
moonshot, Alex?
I try to, but I probably won't get it.
Yeah. It would be cool if you got it. Is it as broken as in the normal game? If you get the animation breaks if you get early moonshot in the normal game.
I believe it's the same animation, yeah. It just cuts out earlier though.
Oh, it's a shame.
Yeah,
I think it's quite
kinda-
funny how it breaks.
Kind of.
Kind of wonky, kind of goofy. There's no bomb preserve. Is that the thing? And Speedrun Mod.
I think it's actually safer in Speedrun Mod.
I don't know.
I don't know, it's already pretty fast.
Yeah, you don't have to wait anyway. Really doesn't matter. Let's see. Eleks is getting the last core now. See if he does a trick shot.
Nah, he does it fast.
No trick shots for me.
Have been a thorn in my side long enough.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate
Well, let's
resolution
show
button.
Part 5. Moving
Yeah, no early moonshot.
Does he get it? Oh,
What a shame.
You are joking.
That's too bad.
timing stops and he hits
Yeah, time.
shoots the moon. Yeah. You know what your final time was?
My final time in life is 42:12, but
That's in-game time.
Real time? Yeah, in game time, but real time, what do I have? Wait, I actually can look at real time.
Brain.
Around 46, yeah, we are underestimate. Nice.
Nice, we did it.
Then I guess, thanks for letting us play this game, BSG.
Yeah. Was fun.
Yeah, I guess that's...
Oh, in this run I tied your PB, Eleks.
Oh, nice.
40-20.
Wow. And I guess that's it for us now.
Yeah, so thanks for having us.
Yeah. Make sure to follow runners and keep watching ESA or BSG. It's a lot of fun stuff.